Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a 6-month singles love prediction. I'm going to ask Spirit, what is coming next in love? Any loving energy around you? We're going to call in our spirit guides. I have some charms. I have some initials. I have lots of loving messages. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. I'm so grateful for that. Let's call in our spirit guides now. Let's see what loving energy is around you. Next 6 months of love. Spirit, please share with me for my Geminis. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you need us to know? Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Let's see what we have. I have a connection. Okay, dancing in the moonlight is how I feel. Arm in arm. I want to hold you in my arms. I have this beautiful love message. I have a love card. I have a anniversary card, a birthday card. But it definitely feels like a celebration. It definitely feels like I like the dancing by the stars, dancing by the moonlight. You know, sometimes you dance in the kitchen and it feels good, but definitely some kind of, I'm holding you in my arms. I have boundaries. I know who I am. That came into me as I trust myself. Maybe it took you a long time to get here, that you know what is important to you. You know what you'll accept and you won't accept. But I trust myself. I trust myself to accept an energy into my life, because I'm going to say invite an energy into your life is more like it, because you are always in charge of who is around you. So, but I do feel like you know who you are, and I feel like that's important. It took you a long time to get here, Spirit just said. The silver waterfall. Okay, there's a beautiful swan down here. I like the rainbow. The waterfall is flowing, and the waterfall will keep flowing. So I'm just going to say this emotions are flowing. And I'm going to see where we go with that for a second, because there is a sense of once it starts, it doesn't stop. It just keeps going. It's like this natural a waterfall. I mean, does a waterfall fall? I mean, I guess if there's a dam, you know, up higher, it stops the water flow, but it will keep flowing indefinitely. Spirit, please share with me. 2 cards coming out at the same time, a Page of Wands and a Devil. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a 5 of Pentacles. And I have a 5 of Wands. The King of Pentacles came in as I see your strength. Okay, this person could see your independence. They could see that you're financially secure. They can see that let's split the tab, because then I don't feel like I owe you anything. And I think they see that and admire that in you. Maybe they're really kind of impressed with some of your accomplishments or where you are in life. I do feel like it wasn't that easy to get there. I feel like this is kind of a school of hard knocks, and that they're saying that we both have had trials. We both have had trials and tribulations, and we both have a very similar story. We have a similar background. So that's interesting, whether we were both raised by single parents, we both grew up in an inner city, we both had to put ourselves through college, you know, so we could have a very similar background. And I do feel like it wasn't handed to either one of us. I will say that. So I don't think that everything has been handed to either one of you on a silver platter. So maybe that's what some of the things that you have in common. Now, the Page and the Devil came into me, not so much as the devil, but the little devil in somebody that says, you're hot. Who are you? And where did you just come from? So I feel like it's more of they're almost embarrassed by how tempted they are by you, or how turned on they are by you. But I'm going to say the little devil in them, I'm going to say you turn them on. Okay. I mean, that's easy to say. And I'm going to say the little devil in them appears. I think it's more of they're kind of embarrassed that I have some really, really naughty thoughts right now of you. And I really, really want to get you alone. So it's more like that kind of energy. So they could be very playful. They could be very seductive, not in a sleazy way. But I think you just really turn them on. And I think they think you're really hot and they can't help themselves, Spirit just said. I have a 10 of Wands. I have a Queen of Wands. And I have a 4 of Wands. This came into me as I'm going to work really hard to capture you, believe it or not. The 10 of Wands. I don't know if I've ever read the 10 of Wands that way, but I'll take it. I'm going to work really hard to capture you. I'm going to try to win you over. I want you to look at me the same way that I'm looking at you. I want you to feel the wow factor. So I do feel like this person is going to try to win you over. Now, there could be a day that this person takes it all the way to a commitment. I don't know right now from this start, but this could be somebody that I actually commit to. It just starts out as kind of hot and heavy, and it's a little bit of a definitely a wow. I will say there's a wow factor here, and I think that whether they're wowed with you or both, you're wowed with them. I have a bottom of the deck. I have a love. This is an extra card in this deck. It just says love, and this person's heart is like bursting wide open. Their heart is just bursting wide open. So are they going to fall in love with you? Or are they going to, you drive me crazy, you're driving me wild energy? I would say probably yes. I definitely would say that this is somebody that I could see falling in love with. The energy is pretty high. Spirit, please share with me. I have a heartbreak. Heartbreak is part of the human experience. It will pass. One of us is coming out of a heartbreak, or we just have the same story. I feel that we both have a very similar story to tell. And maybe that's what brings us together, that we're both at about the same place in our life. We maybe both had significant relationships that ended. It just feels like we have more in common than not. So maybe we just can't even believe the synchronicities in this connection. Maybe it's amazing to us how much we're connected. I have illusions. Be aware of love's illusions and see reality clearly. I do feel like when they said that you understand your own boundaries, you're strong, you're an adult, you're not going to let somebody take advantage of you. That little devil can come in and try to seduce you, and you can put them in their place and just say, you're dreaming if you think I'm going to go home with you tonight. So I do feel like you're strong enough to fight the difference between fantasy and reality. You know the difference between when somebody's, teasing you and, flirting with you, or somebody's, definitely trying to seduce you. So there's a sense of, when they cross the line. I'm going to say it that way also. Dressing up, an opportunity to dress up and party, fun times ahead. Okay. I always say dress up and show up. So I'm showing up. I'm showing up with this person. I look good. I smell good. I want to look good for this person. This person looks good for me. We're very attracted to each other. I mean, that's an understatement. I think that's important. I mean, it's not the most important thing. We obviously have to be able to talk about everything. But I feel like that's what probably surprised us both in the beginning, that I don't remember the last time I met somebody I was this attracted to, or one person is usually more attracted than the other. But I do feel like the feelings are very mutual. I do feel like they're saying combustion, that there's combustion in the beginning, like you're both kind of losing it with the chemistry. So that's cute. That's good stuff. I have trust. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Again, I believe that you can set boundaries. I believe that you know the difference between right and wrong. I believe that you know when somebody is not appropriate versus somebody just being playful. Okay, so I do feel like you are mature enough to know the differences. So let's see what loving messages they have for you. My body says, yeah. My heart is saying, heck yeah. So is it going to be more than that physical combustion? Yes, it's going to be more. It's just going to take a little while. But that first impression, I feel like, is a little bit off the charts on both sides, which is nice. I can't keep my hands to myself, and I adore every inch of you. So I do feel like this person, it was more of a feeling of, I can't wait to be alone with you. I can't wait to be intimate with you. I mean, it's probably, somebody that's going to fantasize about you when they first meet you. It's somebody that wants to make love to you. They're not going to deny it. I mean, whether we are intimate right away or not, I don't think so. But I feel like it's crossing somebody's mind. Let's put it that way. I love hearing stories about your past. I feel like we compare our stories. I feel like we have a very similar story. Like I said, we have a very similar path. We have a lot in common, more in common than I ever would have imagined. I'm so happy the hard part is over. The hard part is finding somebody that blows you away. The hard part is finding somebody that you're mutually attracted to, that you do have a lot in common, and that you're really both interested in each other. The hard part is over. I'm so drawn to you. I just can't get enough. The energy is going to be very high in the beginning. It's going to be, we want to be together all the time. We can't keep our hands off of each other. We can't wait to see each other again. There could be like constant texting. There could be, what are you doing? Like no plans for tonight, but all of a sudden, as the day goes on and I'm missing you, all of a sudden it's like, well, can I see you tonight? But we didn't have plans starting out. So there's kind of a very spontaneous energy around this connection as well. It really just is turning into, I just want to be with you. I just want to see you. So is it going to be fast? It's probably going to be very fast moving energy. Let's get some initials. First initials, last initials. Maybe we'll spell a person's name. I have these new lettered dice in my collection, so we're going to give these dice a roll. Okay. I have a letter A, Y. I have an N, H, L, Q. The letter P, C, P. I have an M. I have an A. I have an E, T. And I have the letter N. Okay, so that might connect to some of you. All right, so first initials, last initials. I do feel like it's going to be very fast moving. And I'm asking, should we be afraid of that? And they're saying no, we're both adults. We're both adults. We know what we're getting into. We're having fun. I'm going to say it feels exciting. I'm going to say go for it. Spirit, please share with me. Let's see what they have. I have confused, complicated, lost, unsure. Spirit, am I going to be confused? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, commitment. Am I confused about a commitment? Is this person only want for me for one thing? I feel like we get over the hurdle of the speed. Okay. Is this just a fling? Is this just, a wild, crazy affair? I think we put that to an end with a conversation. I think we just say, hey, I wasn't expecting for it to go this fast. I wasn't expected to be this into somebody, but I am, and it feels great. And I don't want to slow it down. I don't want to. I don't want to put a stop to it. I just want to enjoy it. And I know I like you. I know I like being with you. So I do want more. Whether they're ready to commit in that stage or not, I don't think so. But I feel like we put an end to is this just a fling? Eye candy. I'm definitely attracted to you. I want you on my arm. I'm proud to be with you. We look great together. We make a beautiful couple. I have the answers that you're seeking. You will receive the answers. Look at this beautiful crystal ball. You'll receive the answers that you're seeking with this person. This person will either make you feel confident, secure, say the right thing, Spirit just said, make you feel like they want this as much as you do. So I do feel like through their actions and their words that you're going to feel pretty secure emotionally, and you're going to put to the side that we just happen to fall in love very quickly. That's okay. I have growing old together. How about growing old together? How about I'm already thinking I could be with this person for a very, very long time. I just met my soulmate. How gorgeous. Chemistry, a soul connection. You've captured my heart. When it's the right person, it really just falls in line, doesn't it? It's like the stars all align all at the same time, and you can't deny it. You just have to say, thank you, God, for bringing this into my life. So I do feel like you have a soulmate coming. I do feel like it's a fast-moving energy. If it hasn't arrived yet, use this reading to manifest today. Of course, let's get some charms. Let's see what our charms are saying. Let's see what they have. So I'm going to get a scoop of charms, but right now I think I've got a fast moving train that's, headed in your direction. All right. So here we go. I've got this beautiful bowl, and I don't know. Spirit just said the answers that you seek, you will find. Are you seeking answers about somebody right now? Or are you asking Spirit for confirmation about somebody right now? The answers that you will seek, you will find. Okay. I've got Aquarius energy. I have a number 1 week. How about all it took was one night? I fell in love with you in one night. I couldn't believe that. One look, one night. I do feel like that. Whether it's the first date, the first time we're together, but it's the sense of that's all it took. And I was in. I didn't want to look anymore. I just wanted to see, I wanted to know everything about you. I just wanted to learn everything about you. I do feel lucky I have found you with this 4-leaf clover. I love that. I have messages. I have heartfelt messages, text messages maybe coming in that are sweet and letting you know that they care. I am looking at it from a bigger perspective. I am looking at it from above. I am thinking that this could be more. So I do feel like somebody's looking at kind of the big picture of where this could go. I have an angel. I'm going to say I feel like you were heaven sent. Heaven sent. Definitely. I have a cross. I have not a cross, but I have a star. Religion could be, we could have the same religion. Okay. We could share the same religion. I have another 1. So we could have the number 11, look for 1111. We could share the same religion, have different religions. I don't feel like religion is that important to us. I don't think it's going to make or break the connection. Wave your magic wand, make a wish. This is everything you wish for. It is here's Cupid's arrow. I like Cupid's arrow. I have these ballerina shoes, but it's coming into me more as your grace. You're very graceful, or you have this beautiful presence about you that's very polite. You have beautiful etiquette. You know how to treat people. You know how to be in public. You know how to, put your napkin on your lap. You know what fork to use. There's a sense of grace and elegance about you that they appreciate. So that feels nice. I have a couple of butterflies. So I'm just going to say butterfly. They're saying butterfly tattoos. Okay. Somebody could have a butterfly tattoo. I have a couple of keys. There's a bunch of keys. And so definitely you're opening, and this looks like a lock. I don't know if that's a lock or a purse. Maybe it's a purse, but it felt like a lock to me. I'm going to put it with the keys because I felt like a lock, like a padlock. Like I had my heart was closed off for so long, and you definitely unlocked it. So it felt more like a padlock than anything. I have a star. What is this guy? I have a whale, and I have a flower. I'm going to say, with the star and the whale, I'm going to say it's bigger than you dreamed. Okay. It's better than you dreamed, or, dream big from this point on. Like we could have it all. We could really create a lifetime together. This is just the start of something beautiful, Spirit just said. So it's just the beginning. And then the 5 leaves on the flower, I'm just going to go with the number 5, the month of May, 5 weeks, 5 months. That maybe the 5th of the month is a date night or something, maybe something like that. So the number 5. So we will take all of those charms. I like the poise. I like the grace. I like the elegance. I feel like that's something they really see that's very special in you. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need me to know? This is definitely a soulmate, a soul connection. A soul connection finally, I feel like finally arrives. I feel like I want to say that. I have a Knight of Wands. Definitely a feeling of I want to capture you. I feel like I'm flying into your life with that owl. I have a Hierophant. I never gave up on you. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a 10 of Swords. I'm going to say I've worked really hard at putting the past behind me, because there was a sense of he's kind of polishing a pentacle with this little cloth. It was a sense of I've had to work extra hard. I had to put some elbow grease into healing. I had to, they're saying, lick my wounds, just that sense of I had to pick myself back up and start all over again. But it did take time. It did take effort. I did it with the belief of help with my God and my spirit guides and my family and my belief in myself, quite frankly. But this Knight of Wands was definitely a capturing energy. It was, look at the eyes on the owl. Like, I am so focused on capturing you. Like I'm gonna win your heart. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up on you. I'm gonna chase you till I catch you, is how I feel. I have a King of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna capture their heart. You are gonna just like engulf them from day one, and they are just gonna do whatever they have to do to capture you. They want you to love them. Beautiful. Ace of Swords. Tell me the truth. Do you feel the same way? I feel like there's a moment in time where we kind of look at each other and say, I was not expecting this to, I almost wanted to say a roller coaster ride, but in a good way. There's roller coaster rides can go 2 ways. They can be, it's a roller coaster ride, please get me off because I'm going to throw up. Or it's a roller coaster ride of, this is exciting and I want to do it again. I want to, some people love roller coasters. I feel like it's the second. I feel like it's I'm excited about this roller coaster ride. It's going super fast. It's super exciting, but I do not want to get off this ride. I do not want to get off this ride. Spirit, please share with me. My soul recognized yours the instant we met. I'm addicted to your scent, your touch, and your spice. I can't wait to dance with you. I offer myself to you with my flaws and my strengths. This is who I am. Love me for who I am. Love all of me. I'm with you on easy days, hard days, and every day in between. I will be there for you. There's this beautiful bridge. We're in the center of this bridge, so I feel like we're just about to start. You know, we have a long way to go. It took us like half our life to find each other, but we have like a whole other half of our lives to be together, is how I feel. I grow more proud of us every single day. I'm proud of the life that we're creating for each other. I'm proud of us having a successful relationship. I'm proud of us staying true to our words, honoring each other and respecting each other. So this is a really beautiful connection. This is a true soulmate connection. Let's see when. Let's see, when is this connection happening? Next new moon. Try later. Okay, we could be struggling. We could be waiting. This is the next 6 months. So we have, 6 months. I have June. Okay, some of you may be starting this in June. Some of you may be in it right now. I have it still up in the air. I have very soon. I like very soon, but I do see the lightning bolt. So it could be after something has happened in either one of our lives. We had something kind of tower moment, and then this person arrives. Of course, in divine timing, Spirit is always going to hold us to that. And I have May being important. So that could have been a birthday month. April, May, those are some additional months. It's beautiful. So what? It's moving fast. I feel like it's a beautiful ride. Like I said, I think that you're both adults, and I wouldn't hold back just because I'm falling for somebody quickly. Everybody goes at a different pace, slow, fast, but in this case, it's fast. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, claim it, own it, it's yours, comment below. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. Also, check out my other 2 YouTube channels. I've been uploading on those as well. I have a twin flame channel and soulmate channel with more no contact readings over there. And I have a pick a card channel with lots of single readings with lots of charms and fun stuff. So check those out. And in the meantime, we'll see you again in another Love Messages real soon.